We've run this experiment at YC. We funded 21 companies where the founders seemed really good, but they didn't have an idea. All 21 failed in the first year. By far the worst experiment we've ever run. It turns out that good founders tend to have a lot of good ideas, and also good ideas without real commitment behind them are just tough. So wait to have a good idea before you start a startup. If you start a startup without a good idea, and you just kind of cast around for one, you'll be under pressure to make something up. It won't work that well. And startups, the very best startups, are all started because someone believes so passionately in an idea, and they believe that a startup is the best way to make that happen. One of the things that is really hard about good ideas is that original thought is really hard. Most people just copy somebody else's thoughts. Most people do what somebody else is doing. And this is disastrous, because if you have one idea that starts to work and you have 10,000 clones that follow it, none of you are going to be successful. And the person that started first that you all copied is very likely to win. You know, in the year after Facebook started, there were well over 1,000 social networks that started. In the year after Instagram started, there were well over 1,000 photo sharing apps that started. We have not seen the same Snapchat cloning race. I'm not sure why. But you want to do something that is new and different. You want to think of an idea that's not the same idea everybody else is working on. The year that I joined the board of Helion, which is a nuclear fusion company, according to somebody's count, there were 10,000 photo startups of some sort or other started that year, and one nuclear fusion startup started, which seemed a little bit off to me. But I think most people just do what everybody else is doing right then. Noticing problems in your own life is certainly a good way to do this. It's not true that all successful startups are started to solve a problem that the founders have themselves, but is a very high percentage. If you really go back and think about the transformational companies, most of them start with someone solving their own problem.